What's up, everybody? This is yours truly, Reneblade, casting some more games. Um, Trail, Sveet, and myself again. Doing a little 3v3 action. Zerg, Terran will be our opponents. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. You can see nothing yet because it's the early game and everybody knows nothing happens here. Nothing ever important happens here, like cheesing or anything like that. No, nothing important ever happens early game. I decide to throw down half a wall. Went ahead and made the good decision on the wall where the Terran player is on his side. So, I suppose I didn't want a wall right here because this is where I'm going to expand later. I didn't want to fuck that up, which I've done before. I suppose maybe that was my strat. I saw that drone run by. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't trying to do anything funky, like maybe put a spine crawler down right there, because this one time in a 3v3, a guy actually threw down a spine crawler right here behind Sveet's mineral line, and he did not catch it until it was done. Everyone, tremendous lulls ensued. We killed it. We won the game. It was just tremendous lulls to see a platinum level player have a brain fart like that and get spine crawler rushed. Trail denying scouting here. Doing good player stuff. Gonna make sure I don't get supply blocked while I'm making them probes. Getting his gas before pool. Gas and extractor, aka gas. Getting gas in a hatchery first. Diet Coke is oh so yummy, folks. You don't even know. What do you know? There is actually a spine crawler rush. And as Joe is fending off his spine crawler rush, he messages me and says LOL right in time. So see here. I'm actually casting a 3v3 right now. Heart. I can hear zealots popping, and Joe points out that this spine crawler did not actually get canceled. He killed it, and I just said LOL Professor Pro over here, just laughing that Professor Pro didn't actually do the pro move and cancel the spine crawler. Also, shout out to the Smasher Professor Pro. Also a cool name. See, I got zealots here and scared away some wings. Got this one grabbing the watchtower so we can see what's going on over Mia. Right, Mia. This guy tries to walk by, but I have the watchtower, so I can see his foolish attempt to walk by. We can see forces massing up at our back door. I'm not going to make any backdoor jokes and then say that's what she said, because everyone does that. So, yeah. Not sure what's going on there. Doesn't matter. I'm ready. I'm obviously not ready by myself. Can't take on roaches and lings with zealots. Unless you don't micro your roaches, which he was thinking about not doing. This is a pretty sloppy little fight. We three are not in any kind of mic chat program. We're just going at it, so there's lots of me thinking about falling back with my zealots, and then I do, and then I realize that they aren't falling back, so I'm like, well, shit, better keep going. Um, that fight's over with, but I mean, there's more. I'm continuing to build shit. I didn't get this for a long time, and I'm pretty sure this is the only time I chrono boost it because I'm just not that worried about it right now. You obviously have to get it, or you're a fucking faggot and shouldn't play Protoss. But you know, at this point, I'm throwing down an expansion. I'm not so worried about pumping out massive amounts of units. I'm trying to get my stalker surrounded by zerglings. Is what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna successfully do that. I'm gonna pick off this overlord. You know, there's some fighting going on here. This is coming up. Here's the part where I talk about awkwardly deciding whether or not to keep pushing or not. So nope, just kidding. I chrono boost that at least one more time. Getting some more probes. Knowing that this is coming up. For anybody else who's bad like me, you might as well chrono boost probes because it's a good thing to do, especially if you have an expansion coming up. You might as well get a whole bunch of them so you can transfer. Listen to me, the bronze level player, handing out advice. No big deal. Got a fight going on over here, you know, as you can see. We're just going to throw away all our shit. Because, you know, we're total ballers. We don't need shit to do shit because we are the shit. So that's all that is there, folks. They're gonna act like they're gonna chase us down, but they don't. Flipping my gateways. I'm still running off 2. Planning on doing some more Zealot Storm action. Getting the legs. Trail saying that they're all in. They're not actually all in. They were thinking about it, and then they start putting down these expos here pretty soon. Still don't know what this guy's doing. Trying not to die because he has 9 hit points is the obvious thing. The fact that a diamond level player with an extremely good win-loss ratio says they're all in scares me into making stalkers instead of teching up and anticipating the attack. You can see that they just got shit right there. They're not moving out. They're setting up expansions. And what do you know? I'm such a good player that I called it out. So here's that 9 HP guy getting 2-shotted. Not as early in run by. There's only one. The rest of them were the bad guys-lings. And doing a little bit of run by. Sveet points out they're expoing now. I get supply blocked. Finally decide to throw down that Templar Archives. Let's see how long before I get to Psystorm research. Not too long. Still supply blocked. Got 3 pylons down. Slide over reaction. Nothing that big a deal. I still have resources. Halfway to a trust fund by now. Warping shit in. I don't really know what I'm warping in at this point. Double forges. Guess I'm planning on making those zealots really strong. Guess that is the plan, folks. Guess that is the plan. I know I do use them both at the same time. Throwing down some more gates. Lots of lings. Mutas. Mutas, yes, there are mutas. Not from Sveet, because as you can see, he doesn't actually have a spire. He's morphing in some banglings here. There are the mutas. Getting chased away. Me being the actual solid player, not great. or anything like that. I see they're coming my way. I throw down some cannons and warp in some stalkers. Probably didn't need to warp in those cannons, but you don't only harass with mutas once. If you're any good, you do it, and then you do it again later whenever they're distracted. I'm pinging that the mutas are coming to Sveet's base. He has a couple queens. The guy doesn't even bother taking pot shots at drones. Doesn't matter. There's not very many there anyway. Tries to get this spire. Does, because Sveet's attacking. So he's not quite looking back at home. Oh, banelings. Oh, banelings. Mutas are out of there. Trails, as much as I like Trail, I always get very excited whenever I see Marauders die, because Marauders are actually the best unit in the game next to Colossi, because they are greater than all of the Protoss units. So that's how that goes. I storm away some mutas with my High Templar. I do go. Sveet says go, and I go, baby. I go. Excuse me, burping again. I was thinking about storming, retreating. Oh, look at that. Thinking about storming some retreating SCVs. I don't. I throw down some storms there. Don't forget, folks, whenever you're storming air units, you storm where the little circle is on the ground, not where the unit is itself. I storm some drones. You know, doing decent stuff. You know, warping in some Archons. When you have no energy, that's what you do. You warp in Archons. Banelings exploding on my Archon. Look at that. Took 40 damage. Oh, man. There was like 3 or 4 Banelings that blew up. Oh, only 40 damage. Archon's too good. Too good. This is looking GG-ish. It's not. They don't GG. Because they're mounting a defense. Purple decides to emerge from his turtle shell and then try to make sure they don't lose the game. I run out with my shit. Yeah, I run out with my shit. There you go. I warped in a pylon here because I figured this was going to be the death push. It wasn't, so that went away. Trail's going to expand over here. At some point I make even more warp gates because I have a nice old trust fund going on there. So I'm like, well, fuck, might as well make more warp gates than spend that money, folks. Spend that money. Don't be like me and get a trust fund. I'm only running on 5 gateways, 2 bases. Just warped in. I don't know what I just warped in because I'm low on gas. I must have warped in 3 more of these guys. Scouting, running a scout wing up there. Some banelings just exploded. Or no, that was maybe a Zerling that died from a roach. Sveet being a good player. Trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Oh, Marauders, fuck you right in your face. Oh, how I hate you. Warping in some zealots. Throwing down some shit right here. Yeah, more gateways. Pylons so I don't get supply blocked. No, pretty standard stuff. Man, I don't know, I'm kind of getting a hard on for High Templar in teams, I guess. I suppose if it's working, don't stop, baby. Lots of minerals, not that much gas. Need to get about 6 more gateways. Yeah, no, not really. I just need to spin my shit every time it comes up. Like this, for instance. There's some warp gates off cooldown that I'm not warping anything in with. That's my biggest problem, really. Some games I just decide not to scout, and then I lose those games. And then every game, excuse me, I need to work on actually warping shit in all the time. So, Trail coming to the party. He says, "Protect me." Orange just leaves. Maybe he lagged out. Or maybe he just got his shit blown up by Mutas. Yeah, this was his only mining base. Yeah, that was his only mining base. And there were Mutas there killing everything. So he decided to not be a part of this game anymore. And Yellow says GG Blue, not getting any credit to Teal or Red. So, fuck you, Yellow. Fuck you right in your face. And we're moving in to take this planetary fortress. That's going to go down, and Purple's probably going to GG soon after. If not, he should, because Terran Imba. But Terran not that Imba. When there's another Terran aren't Imba enough to out Imba and Imba plus a partner. So that's that. I'm gonna cast another one before I go to bed. I just mined out. Just-ish mined out. Good player right here. Good player. Big old trust fund. Good player. See here. Trail, decent. Sveet, decent. So, if I was actually any good, we would just raffle roll everyone in 3v3, but I'm not that good, so on to cast one more and feel like an idiot in the morning when I get up and I'm really tired.